Have you ever wondered what it truly means to be rich? It's a question we all think about, but the answer might surprise you. Let me tell you a short story that completely changed my perspective on wealth. There was once a boy growing up in a very wealthy family. Think mansions, luxury cars, the whole 9 yards. One day, his father, a successful businessman, decided it was time for a life lesson. He wanted to take his son on a trip to show him how people who were less fortunate lived. The father's intention was pure. He hoped this experience would make his son feel grateful and appreciate the privileged life he had. So, they packed their bags and left their polished city life behind. Their car journeyed far into the countryside, finally pulling up to a humble farm. This was home to what the father considered a very poor family. They planned to stay for a few days to truly immerse themselves in this different way of life. The father and son rolled up their sleeves and got to work, helping the family with their daily chores, tending to the animals and working the land for their food. When it was time to leave, as they drove away from the farm, the father turned to his son, feeling proud of his parenting moment. He asked, "So, son, how was the trip? Did you learn anything from our time with that family?" The boy's face lit up with a huge, genuine smile. He replied with so much excitement, "It was amazing, Dad. That family is so lucky." The father was completely taken aback. Confused, he asked his son, "What on earth do you mean by that? How are they lucky?" And this is where the story gets really interesting. The boy began to explain, his eyes wide with wonder. "Well, at home, we only have 1 dog, but they have 4, and they have chickens too. We have 4 people in our family, but they have 12. Think about it, Dad. They have so many people to play with all the time," he continued, his voice filled with awe. "We have a swimming pool in our backyard, which is cool, but they have a river that runs right through their property, and it just goes on forever. At night, we turn on our garden lanterns to see, but they have the entire vast night sky filled with millions of sparkling stars to light their way and fill them with wonder." The boy wasn't finished. "We have a small patio, but they have the whole horizon. They have endless fields to run in, explore, and play games. We have to go to the grocery store to buy our food, but they get to grow their own right there in their garden. And Dad, you know that huge fence we have to protect our property? They don't need one. They don't need walls because their friends and neighbors are their protection." The father sat there in the car, completely speechless. He had nothing to say. Finally, the boy looked at his father with sincere gratitude and said, "Thank you, Dad. Thank you so much for showing me how rich people live. They're so lucky." This story really makes you think, doesn't it? What we define as wealth, money, possessions, status might just be a very narrow view of a much bigger picture. True richness might actually be found in connection, in nature, in community, and in simplicity. Maybe we all have more wealth than we realize. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what true wealth means to you. If this story resonated with you, give this video a like and subscribe for more content that makes you think. Thanks for watching.